Yo, 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 yo. Hope you're enjoying the sounds of trading. That's what we call that. For those of you wondering what that is, that's an old free site. It's just agar.trade. If you enjoy those sounds, they'll probably sound better on your computer. I don't know what's going on with these expensive headphones, but I finally got them to work again, and somehow they are controlling all the other volume on everything on my computer, and I think that's why it sounded like crap. Because those sounds were just like topping out. Yeah, look, it's like controlling. If I raise, yeah, look, it's like controlling all these. I don't understand. I don't know. Pickle will help me later. But welcome back. It's Monday. We had a rather spicy week last week. We streamed live 5 days. We haven't done that in quite some time because the market demanded it. Since then, since Friday, it seems you guys have let the bid drop. I don't know what's going on here, but we have some red candles. What were these? I thought we were done with red candles forever. That's what I was promised. I think you guys rugged me. You said it was only up forever. How are you feeling today? You feeling good? You feeling scared? You feeling nothing? I think that's going to be important here. This little retrace, well, of course, the bottom could be in. We have seen Monday lows lead to the rest of the week rallying. We don't know. This really isn't a big retracement. Everyone left waiting for 100K. I have a really crappy hunch. It's not based on much. There is like a 90-something% bet on Polymarket that we hit 100%. Is it this year or in this month? I kind of have a hunch that maybe we just wait for that to expire and we hit it the next day. I feel like that would just wreck a lot of people. I don't know. I'm not gonna like trade based on that, but I would not be surprised to see whenever that expiration is the day after we hit 100K. Kind of just, I don't know, kind of just feels right. You know, we really were making big moves to the upside, no pullbacks. That may continue though. This may just be faking us out. What do you guys think? That's what I'm asking in the chat. Could you vote? We got a lot of neutral votes here. We got a good split between greed and fear. It's actually pretty healthy. We were really in the greed side last week, understandably. Dude, if this chair doesn't stop freaking sliding back, I'm going to freak out. Keep sliding back. I just want to sit up close. I want to be able to see the screen. This house is very off tilt. That must be what it is. I may be a little bit on edge today. It's not because of the red candles, but if you'd like to believe it is, oh my God. Oh my God. If you'd like to believe it is, you're welcome to. Got some big news for you guys. Before we really get into stuff, I know maybe the new people tuning in don't really care about this, but this is big news for me and big news for our community. No, it's not a new sponsor. That'd be cool. I'm sure we'll have one soon. But guys, a lot of you have been asking me to do this for years. I finally did it. Finally, I'm doing it. I have quit vaping. I know that's a famous last word. People have said that before. They've come back. They've regretted saying that. This is day 3. It hasn't been 3 24-hour periods. This is day 3, morning 2. And man, I feel really good. And I also feel like I would punch an old person for my vape right now. Of course, no one's making me do this. No one's pressuring me to do this. I just woke up and you guys know I've been like cutting some bad stuff out of my life. And I woke up and I thought, man, there's just something left. And I think it was the vaping. I was hitting that thing way more than I was hitting it on the live. Like, I don't know, every few minutes, high nicotine. I felt exhausted all the time. My resting heart rate's dropped like 20 beats per minute since then. So, man, I hear that like the first 72 hours. Once you're past that, it's a lot easier. Wish me luck. I was about to break this chair, kept rolling backwards. But I'm doing my best. I'm here. We're going to see how this live goes. If you catch me with a vape, call me out. You won't, because I don't have one. I don't have it with me. I also thought maybe I should crap post. Take an opportunity to crap post this on Twitter. What do you guys think? I think that's a good idea. I don't really care what you think. I'm just going to do it. Here's my idea. Since I've already done it, I'll just be like, if this gets 1,000 likes and retweets, I'll quit cold turkey right now. What do you think? I will quit vaping cold turkey right now if this tweet gets 1,000 likes, retweets, and comments. Yeah, let's just send it out into the universe. Let's just throw it out there, guys. If you want to start me off here, don't ruin the surprise. Don't ruin the secret. Don't tell everybody that I already did. They don't need to know that. All they need to do is retweet and like and whatever. Oh, wow. This is going to test my patience. No more Vapo. I know. No more Vapo. Monkey Bones, don't, thank you for good luck on quitting. No, don't ask me to look at coins right this second. Don't do it. You're going to be disappointed. We just started the stream, guys. We're not jumping into like whatever crap coins one person wants to watch. We got to get into the real stuff. You don't have Twitter, only Blue Sky. I'll post it on Blue Sky. I made an account there just because I always make accounts on social medias to get Tom Crown. I don't know. Don't get any interaction. I tweeted a few times. I get like anything. Or Blue Sky or whatever. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe it's because I have no followers. Maybe. Let's look at the corn. I need to stay focused. I need to stay on task. Feel free to super chat, but do not get butthurt if I don't read it or whatever. That's on you, bud. It's on you, friends. I welcome it, but I gotta stay on task. Gotta keep going. So could the bottom be in? It is Monday. I don't think that this is much of a retracement. 2.5% if the bottom for this week. The low for the day, even intraday, is in. The only reason I would maybe even think about that is 95K hit on a back test on a red candle on the week the first time. That was our 1618. Sure. I don't know. I don't think there's much rhyme or reason there really to be expecting that. If we do see a sell-off continue, I think it's pretty obvious where I would look, where you should probably be looking. Wherever you'd be scared. 73.7, the previous high. Maybe this ends up looking similar, right? Over time. Maybe this ends up looking similar to the ETF high. Broke higher, came back, tested it perfectly, moved up. I mean, that wouldn't be wild. We've had this arrow drawn from 95K back to 73.7 for a while. I actually was like kind of debating deleting it because, well, we passed it. We closed higher. Everyone was so sure we were going to 100K like that second. I can't believe we haven't yet. But there we are. This could still very much be in the cards. Let's look at this retracement. There we go. Man. 386 is barely even a retracement. You have to go all the way down to 69K even for a 0.5. I don't think that the 618 is coming. 93 now. I don't think that's where we're looking. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if we just trade sideways till the end of the year. Right underneath 100K. Q1, we just blast through it and then we go and repeat almost exactly what we saw last year. Wouldn't that be real spicy? January starts, like we even almost, we hit a high actually early. January ETF, hit a low, blasted off, and then we traded sideways through the summer. I wouldn't be surprised if that's what we see again. Where is your back hair? Did I ever have back hair, Freswell? I don't know. You'd have to see my back first, buddy. Do you have x-ray goggles on, my friend? Probably. RSI in the week, not great here. This is definitely a lower high in RSI with a higher high in price. We got some bear div. I wouldn't be too stressed about that. Since we started a new week, that's why I opened this up. Let's see, that's already marked on our chart. 97.6, the weekly open. Let's throw this on our chart, the weekly bearish engulf line, easy peas. We're going to jump into some alts here in a little bit. I'm really just going with whatever my brain goes to right now. Trying to just stay in the zone, the auto zone. Because when I stop doing things, my brain thinks about the vape. Can't let it do that. Looking at the day, just this like local retracement, still really nothing. I don't know. This is pretty random at this point. This low seems pretty random outside of 95K. Not really a retracement on any kind of time frame. Any kind of like significant time frame. I am going to say this top wick is a little poopy here on the day, coming back to that highest close, 98.9, wicking down. Ooh, I would like to see at minimum today 95.7. I want to see at least close above yesterday's wick. I think that would be more of a bullish move here than closing lower, and I don't think that's off the table at the moment. Got some low time frame RSI div going on. Dude, I'm having such trouble controlling the mouse. My hands are like shaky. Little low time frame div here. Lower lows on wicks and on closes. Higher lows here on RSI. We're still looking pretty weak to me, though. I think it is beginning to climb back up. Probably going to trade sideways for a little bit here before retracing some amount. This is pretty ugly, though. Let's see your minimum where we're looking. Man, let's be real. 96.8, maybe even back here 97.2. Continue this. I don't know. Who closed their longs? Who opened shorts? Who closed their longs? Maybe we can judge based on that. If lots of people close their longs here, dude, I'm gonna throw away these headphones after this live. I'm not actually gonna do that, but I might. Like, they're bothering me. Everything's bothering me today, except you guys. You guys are great. Let me turn this down. Okay. I guess that's working. Is that loud? Is that really loud? Going to 93-ish most likely. I mean, we already hit 94-ish. 93-ish is what? The exact same thing. I think there is an argument to bounce here. I don't think there's really much of an argument to bounce underneath that for a while. So part of me thinks that that means the bounce is right here. Let's see. Let's take like 94. This is 95, yeah. Where do we look? Let's go look to the left for something. There's very little here going on. 93.8. Like, even from the PECO high, this isn't even a 5% move to the downside. Maybe more intelligently, we want to be like, where's 10% drawdown? 10% drawdown's at 90K from 99 from 100. I mean, maybe that's it, right? Maybe that is the ultimate entry for the short term. You're banking on this, though, kind of trading sideways into the rest of the year, I think, if that happens. Doesn't have to guarantee it. But if you get an entry at 90, I think playing it back to 95, you can get a, 5% upside. Pretty tight stop at 1.6 drawdown. Thinking 91. This is where the weekly opens. I don't know, like 91, 92, 93. I think a lot of people are starting to get confused by the unit bias, by the dollar amounts, by the, like, oh, it's $1,000 move down. It's a $2,000 move down. It's a $3,000 move down. Like, none of that matters, guys. It's all about the percent, right? This is just not a big drawdown. This is barely anything. It feels bad because we were so close to 100. We didn't hit it, and now we're down $5,000. But stop even using the 5, right? Or 1,000. Just throw away the 1,000. At this point, every $1,000 move down is 1%. Every $1,000 move up is roughly 1%. So we could, instead of saying it's down 5,000, just say it's down 5. Maybe if you need a chart that monkey brain can deal with a little bit better, is divided by 1,000. 95 divided by 10,000. Get 9.5. This is the same chart. This is why I'm always telling people to throw that unit bias stuff away. This is the same thing. There's no difference, just where the decimal is. I mean, does that make it easier? If we almost hit 10, 9.9, where would you be looking now? Like throwing away that thousands. Okay, on the day, maybe that 91. I see maybe where people were looking. We do have some red candle closes there. Let's see. Red candle closes there. Maybe I spoke too soon. You are going to have to forgive me. I'm going to be a little crazy brain for a while, boys. A little bit. A little bit. But I'm doing this for you. I'm doing it for me. Also, if I can do it, you can do it. Man, I was addicted to that thing through and through. I was just like sneaking it in bathrooms and like on airplanes and like in store, like everywhere. Just anywhere I went, I was hitting it, I don't know, every few minutes. I'm done. I'm not going back. You guys just got to help me out. You got to give me the support. Can we look at Ethereum? Classic. You're classic, bruv. Bruv, you're classic. We can probably look at that. Where did that go? There's no way I placed that while we were live here. I must have moved. Oh. Has anybody ever quit vaping before? Quit the Nick salts? Let me know. Put something in chat. Let me know how that went for you. Let me know how it went for you, because it's not the easiest thing. I quit drinking. I've quit smoking the ganj. I mean, I'm not like done with those. Like I can go back and do them. But like nicotine, I'm done. And this is 10 times as hard as alcohol, 10 times as hard as, maybe 100 times harder than weed. Quit THC cold turkey. Yeah, dude, that's easy. That was nothing. You quit? Gave you the beaches? Not by choice. Honestly, though, not by choice sounds like a great way to do it. It sounds like a great way to do it. Difficult. You're using the chewing gum. Dude, that's the thing is I don't want to do the gum. I don't want to do any of those. I don't want to do any of that. I just want this to be over. I just got to push through it. And like doing anything other than just detoxing, going through the withdrawal, like that's it. Anything else is going to slow me down. I probably should be chewing non-nicotine gum though. Probably. That might be helping. That's probably would be a good idea. But I don't have any right here. I'll have to get some. Let's see. I like these trades, but I like these trades. Let's see. A little bear flaggy moving down. Pole. Higher lows, lower highs. Let's see. 5 minute. Dude, my eyes have been bothering me too. I just think it's my whole body is trying to be like bothered right now. It's like I'm going to bother you until you go find nicotine. But I'm not going to do it. You can't make me. Can't make me do a body. I'm just going to focus in. I'm going to get rid of it. Let's see here. RSI is coming up on the 1 minute. Got bull div of some kind painting here, I'd assume. I think we already identified that on the 15. It's not here on the 5, but it's going to be here. I can feel it with this hit. Let's keep zooming out. How do I feel about this reversal? Ooh, that is a low RSI. Look at these lows coming down. Interesting. We're going to see that kind of roll over onto higher time frames too. I have a feeling. No div. I thought we found div. It was the hour. Here's where there's div. On the hour. Right here is where it begins. We're going to look at Ethereum next. What else should we look at? What else should we look at, fam? Everyone quick, name their shitcoin that no one else wants to look at except for them. That's right. We're going to have all 1,300 people watch whatever one person wants to. No, we're not. By the way, guys, today marks the Black Friday sales. And you guys know I'm not a big shiller, though it did make the chart go up on the last stream. Not a big shiller, but literally today, this is one of the deals every year that you should use. Black Friday sale for TradingView. This software I'm using right here. If you have a subscription, renew it today. Use my link. Helps me out. But Black Friday is one of those few deals that is actually good. It's not just like a bullshit Black Friday Amazon deal where it's like, we've marked up all the stuff 15% to mark it down 15%. No, this is actually like decent. Let me show you. This is every year I try to get you guys to use it. Look, 70% off. I guess you also get $15 reward. I don't know. 70% off plus a free month. Like, it actually is worth doing if you're paying for this yearly. Just sign up for the year. Get the 70% off, lock it in. Like, I use this deal. Save your money. Save your monies. Links in the chat. LuxAlgo also has their Black Friday sale. And I'll show that in a little bit too. They've got some new really cool stuff coming. I don't know if I can speak about it in depth yet, but a lot of really cool AI back testing stuff. I know a lot of you are looking for back testing. It's very in right now. But it's a really cool AI. It's not that the AI is doing the back testing, but it's like helping you go through the data of back testing, which can be arduous. All right, Bitcoin. Let's look at total. It's gonna be a day. It's gonna be a effing day. Any small obstacle today is gonna feel bigger. So let's look at total. Maybe total can answer this question, because right now I think we're very much just knifing. Like maybe 95K, a 5% pullback, just back to that 1618 that didn't really interact with price. I think that's really bad. I think it's a really bad call to think that for some reason is going to work. We have low time frame div. We'll see as this goes on throughout the day. If today shows some intraday strength, okay, Monday reversal, probably going to see some gains throughout the rest of the week. But let's look for other signals, other stuff that might help us here, and that's going to be total. Total crypto market cap also seeing kind of that slowdown here, a little bit chill on the momentum, and pointing 10% down, boom, 3.1 trillion. Did not respond to that high really on the way up, just kept moving up. Maybe we're looking for a retracement to 3.1 or 3.01. We'll just call it 3 trillion. It's roughly around, almost exactly around the 618 retracement. This is a lot cleaner, as total market cap has been over the years. A much cleaner chart than Bitcoin. So how could we use this in our trading? We could say, I set an alert for 3 trillion. When that goes off, I'm going to look around, specifically on Bitcoin, maybe on my alts that I'm watching, and decide if that is the signal that the bottom is in. Are they at a low? Do I start to see them wicking back to the upside? Do I see them getting a little energy? Are they bouncing a little bit? That's going to be a great signal. Total crypto market cap has led Bitcoin into this expansive period over the last month, and I think it's going to continue to add value to us. So while we cannot trade total directly, though I guess they are making indexes and shit now. Coinbase has one. They have some kind of index. We could probably view this concept like this. We are looking for the retracement to continue. We have an entry, and we almost would say we have like a stop loss for the same like position here. It's like if it falls below mid-November's lows, probably going to see continued retracement, and maybe those longs are cooked. So I think that's pretty cool idea. Pretty cool way to look at this. I think that's going to give us some insight. I'm going to look at some charts that have been blasting here. Cardano. Oh no, Cardano. On Friday, you guys joined us in the Discord, discord.gg/TomCrown. It's free. We just got a blow up, a glow up. We got our makeup done. What does he call it? We just redid the whole Discord. It looks different. But on Friday, a lot of you joined for voice. It was an awesome time. And I remember showing you this during the live on Friday on the voice. I said, oh no, Cardano. Oh no. Cardano reached up exactly to this monthly level 114. Lower high, whatever. Moved right back to $1. And now what are we doing? I said it's likely to just flag here. It's likely to trade sideways underneath 114 and $1. And I think we just can see that, or I think we see that flag out until inevitably we look for higher highs, right? This is the only part on the chart with resistance. This was our target. It is the 1618 retracement from the all-time high to the bear market low, $1.14. So by the end of this month, which is only 5 days, I'd like to see Cardano preferably close above 114. If it gets that close, I think it's moving on to all-time highs rather quickly. If it trades below 94 cents into the end of this month, we may see a greater retracement for Cardano, and we may get this beautiful 65-cent entry. That would be a wonderful opportunity, especially if the market is still hot and we're just seeing alts kind of trickle back down to earth. This would be a wonderful resistance break, flip to support, move to all-time high. This would be a classic support bullish system. I don't know. Not a strategy. Climb. It'd be a very healthy way to climb. I'm going to put alerts down here on ADA. What do you guys think? Is ADA going to continue up, or is it going to take a breather? Here's one that definitely, I think, needs to take a damn breather. XLM. XLM, I cannot believe this, but it's like going back to all-time high. This is wild. XLM traded up to 64 cents. Just about a 25% move under its all-time high. Unless there's more data here. I don't know if Kraken has it all. I think it does. This is bonkers, dude. Kind of the same thing going on here, though. XLM traded up to where? Monthly resistance. Wicked above, just kind of like Cardano is right now, and now is selling off. So same kind of logic in play here. Looking for a strong close, or if we don't test the all-time high, looking for a strong close. If we don't get it, if we close below maybe 50 cents, probably the same thing is in play. We talk about these limit order buys, these fishing orders in the bull run, how these are really the only way to enter, and it's going to be when you don't want to. I don't like this trade because I don't know, man. What is XLM doing? Who knows? You might like this trade, though. And if you do, you might be looking at 22 cents. I think actually I like this one more. Back here at 15 cents. This would be pretty juicy. They're looking to move it back to 52. You can get a 5-to-1, something like that. Maybe you get this. I don't know. I don't like this one. I don't like as high. I don't like taking that as high. Let's put it that way. But this is the game. We're seeing these big runs. Do you buy the top as they run? Well, we say constantly, we don't like to buy the tops of green candles. We like to wait for them to cool off. Sometimes they don't. But when they do, you get these awesome entries. If it does not chill, it's just going to all-time high. Let's do the moon math. Assuming it breaks 80 cents. XLM to 350. $3.50. Mind you, we haven't seen these coins break all-time highs yet. So I'm still a little skeptical. They're making these moves just like everyone was expecting 100K. They're making these moves. We got to see them break. Solana tickled its all-time high. Now it's back below. We'll look at Solana in just a minute. But if XLM can make the push above 80, I'd be looking for like 360. That'd be quite an impressive. I'm already impressed, man. It's up 450% on the month. Not even including the wick high that we just saw. If you're buying stuff 450% up over, I don't know, the last few weeks, you're going to have a bad time in the bull market, dude. You're going to have not a great time. Let's look at Solana. Solana somehow reaching back to these entries. When we place them, they seem like they're never, ever gonna hit. And then they do. Then they do. I may not have aimed low enough with this one. $200 is honestly probably the play. Probably the play. Things were very exciting. I, was caught up in it. Probably was aiming too high. But 200, 205, something like that. If we see, especially the rest of the market, continue to correct this week, if we don't see a low in, this is looking decent to retest down here. I'm sure you have div forming. You got div forming. Man, getting that craving. Got div forming. Div forming. Higher high, RSI, lower high. Got some bear div as well. Let's see. What do we got on the week? This is 90 days, a time frame I accidentally selected. Let's go to month. Beautiful. $200, yeah. I don't love just that tap to all-time high. It's spooky, man. It's making me doubt it. It's making me doubt it if it's going to keep running. Where are we at on the alt pairs? Still looking good on the BTC pair. Higher lows, retesting resistance. Yeah. Yeah, I think we're going to see a move up for Solana versus BTC and Ethereum. Not immediately, but this is looking strong. This is definitely looking like it wants to retest March's high in valuation. If I'm watching Solana, I mean, that 220 entry, 222, is pretty good. I think that the more patient trader, though, is going to be looking down at 208 to 200. I'm going to place this one. Boom. And maybe something like this. There we go. I like those. I like those trades. Sorry, Chad. I've not been paying that much attention to you. That is because I'm really trying to stay focused. You know that I love you. I do see this. I do acknowledge this here while I talk about Solana. I just don't know if catching right now without seeing a greater kind of market bounce is the play. But you do see a very clean fill here. A very, very clean daily fill right down to 235. I guess you could take a long and the stoppy right there. That's like a very scalpish play. But I do see that. I acknowledge this. It is a higher low. You do have bullish divergence forming on that low. You might be looking for like 250 still. I would not doubt that we see 250 on this, but I also would not doubt that 222 fills. I think it'll end up looking like this. What do you think? Love to be wrong, because if Solana rockets back up, corn's probably rocketing back up too. And I would take that. Let's see. Checking back in on the corn, this does look like crap. We can see our highs coming down, our RSI highs coming up. That's bearish divergence. Our lows are coming down. RSI is kind of moving up on those lows, but I don't think that is really where we should be watching here. Momentum is struggling. Difficult. It's struggling. 15-minute is in a downtrend. I don't like this pattern, but we are in much more bullish market conditions now. This pattern, we usually look for it to break to the downside, don't we? I don't know if shorting the corn is the play today. What do you think? If I were to short the corn, it would look something like this. Let's see. I don't think that stops high enough. Let's say it like this, down to 91. I think you can get it lower, but we'll do 91. Still get a 4-to-1. Buddy. Oh, buddy. You are watching me suffer live, and I appreciate it. But I'm doing it with your strength, my friends. Send me your energy. I think higher time frames still look good. They suck. That is such a shitty candle, Corn. Why did you paint that candle today? Michael Saylor bought $4 bajillion of Bitcoin. Could you just buy it market, not OTC, Saylor? Like, stop buying at OTC, bro. Go on Coinbase and market order our bag up, dude. I think it's kind of funny. People were thinking that that would like eat away the wall at 100K, the sell order. I'm not sure why people thought that. Did they think that like Saylor was going to buy those ones? Because he could have. He could have bought those coins. He would just have to have market ordered it. He didn't. I don't know. Pump my bag, Saylor. I'm in a salty mood, bro. People get a nose you smell. Get a nose you smell. What does that even mean? Can you smell people through the internet? Mr. Flow or Ms. Flow? Another question. Who sold all the Bitcoin to him? OTC markets. So OTC markets are, I mean, in cahoots. I say in cahoots, but like in business with exchanges and big whales, just big holders. And basically you bypass the exchange and you settle. Like it would be as if you bought, I don't know, like you buy 0.01 Bitcoin from me, right? I don't sell my Bitcoin. But if I did, that would be the same concept. I sell it to you at a price. Maybe I mark it up. Maybe I give you a discount. It depends. Like, I don't know. Usually it's roughly market price. And then I just send it to you. You send me the money. There's no exchange involved. Does not change price. Your chat is half retarded. Welcome to the show, Seth. But I wonder why specifically. I mean, dude, it's YouTube. We're live. Bitcoin just hit not quite 90 or not quite 100,000 and now has blue ballsed us all the way down. And here we are at 95 and people are probably a little freaked out. People probably a little freaked out. They likely jumped into alt positions that are underwater now. They're worried about it. Yeah, people get crazy, man. And then, of course, there's just trolls. There's perma bears coming in to be like, I told you so. Bitcoin went down from 99,000. It's in 99.5. I told you to short all through last year and this year, but I was right because it went down a little bit from 100K. Peer-to-peer, that's a good way to put it, crypto. What's up, P, my guy? Fam OG. You're looking at 35-cent retest for Doge. You know, I got Doge pulled up right here. Let's see. I don't know, man. Doge is looking pretty strong. Doge is looking pretty strong. This is how we originally looked at this. Down here looking for 28 cents on the Doge. This is pretty good, man. Like, I think you're looking for 38 cents. Just at 40 cents. Like, that's 5%. That 5% move down, like, that's not really asking for much. I think you're using too much leverage if you're worried about a 5% move down. I think you get a swing at 38. I was pretty confident that it would be move up, then back down. Let me see, 46 to 38 is like 50% drawdown. That seems pretty on point. 63, maybe that's too much. Let me see. Still looking for those pullbacks. I'd rather wait, miss a run, miss a high, and then get those good entries, right? I'd rather miss out for a little bit. These things seem to come back very, very more than you think. Very more. Dude, 28 cents is still, I still think you get it. I still think you get it. I don't think there's really resistance above you until 76, until the all-time high. But you have such resistance at 28. You blasted through it. There's so much liquidity here. It would just be weird to me to not see something like this. Good news is, well, you probably could get an entry. You didn't get one. You've been waiting for one. Probably can get one. Bad news is if you're longing green candles on leverage, yeah, you're probably going to get wrecked before things get really spicy. That tends to be the way it goes. Man. Oh, man. It is riding this trend, though. Makes me actually a little skeptical here. I don't like when they walk down those trends, but it at least is holding for now. What are you doing, Doge? Are you going to fill us? Or are you... Obviously, every coin is literally just waiting on corn right now. Corn is not showing the strength. And the altcoins are saying, Papa Corn, should I or shouldn't I continue to the upside? And Papa Corn saying, I'm not sure yet. I'm not worried. I wouldn't worry about a Doge position here. If you get a shot at 28 cents, take it. In my, not financial advice. I think that you do at some point. You might have to kind of watch the pain of an all-time high hit first. If you lose kind of just this flag though, I don't know. What else do you got? Nothing. You might even look for lower, right? Oh, boys. I just got to keep moving. Got to keep moving. Fett, please. You're a Fett. Boba Fett. Let's see. Where did the long go that was there? Trading View, you have been trolling me. Speaking of Trading View, it's Black Friday, baby. Renew your accounts. It's Black Friday. You guys should join the Discord. Check it out. It's free. We just had it all revamped. Dude, why? Why? I didn't hit delete. Why? Why? Okay. I hate that risk to reward. This is a ugly short pattern typically. I just am hard pressed to begin shorting the corn at this point. I don't like the way this is looking. You're seeing lower highs. You're seeing just all kinds of bear div. Yeah, a little bull div on the lows, but lower highs, flat bottom. That is typically a pattern that breaks to the downside. That being said, I have been speaking about our analysis changing as the market trend changes. When things were very bearish, this broke down almost 100% of the time. But the market has changed its vibe. It has a lot more upside energy. We may change our mind on this pattern. We'll see. I think it's too early to call that, but we'll see. I would still take the long over the short here, personally. Let's see, the vaping thread has 23 likes, 27 comments, 131 likes. We're still quite a few away from quitting cold turkey, even though I already did. Shh, don't tell anyone. Don't tell anyone. Look at AXS, dickhead. Flo, suck my balls, buddy. Suck my balls. Who do you think you are? Oh, what clownery. Absolute clownery. Oh, man. The people are out today. The people are out today. Music stopped as it always seems to do. I pay for this player to play uncopyrighted music, and it just always stops playing for no reason. I don't know what that reason is. What else have we got here? I've just got to keep myself focused in the zone. Ooh, Link. Link is doing nothing. I didn't mean to look at Link. Tezos. Looks like it touched some of that resistance. Never filled us at $1. You may get an entry at 114 coming up. What is this? SPX. MPC swerving us on the entry as well. 3.5 cents has not hit yet. I don't think I would count it out. It did hit 3.6 though. That may have been it. If you take anything away from a lot of these placed trades lately, is that even though it seems like these things will never come back, hi-yo, gold, get wrecked. It seems like these coins, when they're running, they'll never move back, right? You're not going to get an entry. They're just going up. You're feeling so pressured. They do. They do. MPC was ripping at 6 cents, and I said, honestly, probably waiting for 3.5. It eventually reversed, came back down to previous resistance. Patience is going to pay you out so well if you can just hang on to that patience, have a little self-control. Maybe that's what quitting vaping has been about for me. I've already got the self-control of patience. Maybe I have to have it of physical, I don't know, supremacy. XRP hit 160, let's go. Instead of logging it, I probably would be looking for a retest now again, $1. Still looking down personally. Some kind of pullback. May not get it still. There we go. I think you get it 95 cents at some point. People were worried about XRP and we said, Bruddy, XRP's in a bull flag. It just pulled up. It's in a flag. Here it is again. Honestly, it just looks like it's doing the same thing. This isn't quite matured enough to call that yet, but likely looking for a similar play that would take it back to 21's high. 196. It was all happening so fast. I'm kind of glad it's calmed down. Slowed down. It's too much too quick. VeChain. Yes, Black Friday sale. That's right. Every single chart I pull up is going to do this today. Wonderful. We had a slick trade on VeChain. I don't know if anybody took this one, but this was quite a trade. Looked along just that consolidation. Bam, take profit 4.5 cents. I think it's flagging out again. I think it has more in the tank, but that was a great trade to anybody who took it. Cheers. Cheers. That's a 44% upside since November 19th. Not even a week ago. 5.1 back to March's high. It seems like that's the target for most stuff right now. Let's recheck on Ethereum. The Ethereum analysis is still not BONK. Still not out the window. Retesting July's high here. Still could have this pullback, man. We didn't hit 2,900. That's okay. We don't have to. But I'm not convinced that we're not going to. Let's take a look at its BTC pair because this is really what matters. Is it finding any kind of bids at 0.03? Let's go. It did wrap up the week. It wrapped up the week above 0.33. That's actually very good news. Incredibly good news for the short term for Ethereum. I'm not convinced, though, that long term it will matter that much. Let's see. With the bounce at 0.33, we were targeting 0.5. That'd be a great that'd be a great target. A lot of you guys were saying Ethereum is dead. Should I sell my Ethereum? What's this, last week? And I said, guys, I think if you sell your Ethereum right here against Bitcoin, you're going to see a bounce. You're going to be selling the local bottom. I think over time it is likely to trade lower, but in the short term, I did not think that was a good idea. Hopefully I saved some of your booties. Saved some of your butts. Ethereum with a blue green candle today, kind of defying the market here. Nice. Very nice. Looking better than most. My lord. My lord. 4-ish. I don't know. I kind of don't think it's going back to March's high yet. I don't think so. Do you? 3,700, yeah. Maybe 4K wick. We'll see. If the core breaks 100K, I mean, all these upside targets are back, baby. But yeah, 3,700. We'll see what happens there with Ethereum. Rest of the market dumps. Ethereum has that beautiful support below it. Untested, I think that would be juicy. Let's check in on AVAX. AVAX holding its gains. All right. All right, back testing 37.21. Higher high today. I think the upside target is still 54. In the 50s. His high is 47, 48. What's up, Carlos? Bought the Trading View Black Friday deal using your link. Thank you, bud. Thank you, bud. I appreciate you. Yeah, it is legit. You guys know I do not shill stuff, right? Like, this isn't like my jam. But every year, I renew my membership. I encourage you guys to renew your membership on TradingView. If you're paying, it's just you save a lot of money if you do it now. Use my link, it helps me out. But like, if you're gonna pay for it this year, just sign up now with the Black Friday thing. Don't wait. You're gonna pay way more. This is like one of the only deals that is actually good. All the other Black Friday deals are scams. Not all of them, but like on Amazon and stuff, it's all just bullshit. ICP is actually showing strength here. I was skeptical it could close candles above 1150, and I may have been skeptical too early. It closed its weekly above previous support. Broke support, turned to resistance, did not test it. You closed here. While I don't think I'd like to take a long right here right now, it might be better than a short. I think $20 target is in the cards for ICP finally. We had a pretty sick trade, 67%. Man, we gotta see how this month closes. A lot of these charts, I think, are going to end the month with the top wick, and they're going to close below monthly support. Not saying necessarily ICP or any of them specifically, but I think that's going to happen a lot. A lot of them are trading above. I think they're going to pull back, get more in line with their monthly charts for the monthly settle up, and next month could be very explosive. Could be very explosive. Dot. Where's the dot entry? Dot blasted, baby. Blasted at $10, pulling back. Kind of that same concept here. A lot of these candles have been above monthly resistances. 5 days to go. And they're pulling back. They're moving right back below. If dot trades below 642, no, it's like 7. If it trades below 7 into the end of this month, that's going to be pretty gross. It's going to be pretty gross. It might be retargeting the lows. Trading or closing above 7. Looking a little better. Probably just going to seek out that back test in the next month if that happens. Retest 9 and things can look pretty good if the rest of the market does. HBAR, I don't want to say we called the top on HBAR. But we did say, okay, we should maybe be looking for an entry against BTC. A little bit lower. You're right up at resistance. 110 sats. Aging all right for now. HBAR, where are you? We did not get filled. We did not get filled. But if we had gotten filled, we would have gotten almost the exact top of that move. We'll see how this closes as well. This is really just going to be the important thing for me. What is Bitcoin doing at the end of this month? Where is your altcoin? Go to the monthly at the end of this month and see if HBAR is sold back below 11.5. It's not as good of a look. If it can close above 11.5, that gives it a lot more strength on the macro, right? If you have a giant top wick, say all the way under 9 cents, maybe you get really good deals again. Don't fear these. There are going to be wicks. There are going to be pullbacks, and those will be the only entries that you get for the entire run. That's really it. I don't know who kept asking about this coin, but I did have an alert go off. We did have a trade complete here. XCN apparently related to XLM and XRP. 1.2 did not get stopped. Bam to 2 cents. 56% upside. Nice trade. If I was in this trade, I probably would keep it open. I would close like half, maybe not even half. Try to take it a little bit higher here. I think you can get a little more upside on that. It's like a big flag. I know I've been terrible at reading the chat today, guys. If you weren't here in the beginning, I made a wild, unhinged decision 3 days ago to stop vaping. And I'm just trying to stream through the pain right now. Just trying to stay hyper-focused. I appreciate you guys. I do not like this low time frame on the corn. This is very ugly. Lower highs, flat bottom. Not great looking. I did place a short position. I don't think I'm going to short. But to give you an idea of why this looks bad, invert the chart. And that looks very nice, doesn't it? Weed helps, yeah, I know. How could you? I just needed to do it for me, man. I needed to do it for me. I could just feel it. I could feel it overloading my like nervous system. I was just way too addicted to it, man. Whew. I've kind of been doing a push away from all addictions. I haven't been playing video games really. What's up, Mathis? Adam? Probably. F the BS. Check Muse. You just quit smoking, Derek? Hell yeah, brother. Thank you, Salim. Thank you, Brandon. I'm addicted to the corn. I'm always addicted to the corn, but yeah, this is not looking awesome. That's probably short. This is also though, so if we ignore really low time frames, let's just kind of jive about this. We ignore this very, very low time frame move and we look bigger here. This is kind of looking like a bullish microphone kind of pattern. It's like an unraveling. Your lows and highs kind of getting stopped. That can be pretty bullish though. The one thing that I don't like is that you can see just a change of energy here. This was all kind of one energy, of one vibe, right? It's like very, very slapped around. It's like each move up and move down is like met by a force. And it feels, you can feel it, right? It's tight. Once we got up here, that tightness kind of unraveled. We stopped seeing, like even here, like sell off up. And then maybe right here, this Saturday, this little thing kind of started unraveling. I don't like that. It's not the end of a bull run, certainly. But I don't like that change of energy, kind of change of pace here. What's up, Michuana, my friend? Thank you for your time and your knowledge. Stay strong. I'm trying, bro. This is... this might be the hardest thing I've ever done in my life, dude. Lena, you're great. I love you. This might be the hardest thing I've ever done. I've been doing good. Certainly, I'm not going to BS and say I'm not craving it, but oh, man. Bart Simpson? I don't know. This was a Bart Simpson. Up, flat, down, but it hasn't really done anything. Support, higher high, lower high. I don't know, man. What do you think? I think we have made a lot of move up with very little move down this month, all in this month. It wouldn't be crazy to have a little red. And to be honest, I feel like it would be easier to have a little red. How intense did the last few weeks feel? At the peak, right? Like when Bitcoin first moved to 99. How intense was everything? It was so intense. It was just so much, so fast, and it was overwhelming. I kind of like that this is chilling. This is giving us a little breathing time. It might not last. We might go right back to it. Ryan Jerzak, minus 50% would be spicy. I agree. I don't know, man. I kind of think the days of minus 50% are over. I kind of think the entire next bear market will only be 50%. Like whatever the high is, I think we'll only move down 50% from it. People talk about diminishing returns to the upside, but there's clearly diminishing downsides in bear markets, man. This was the most intense selling pressure ever in the history of crypto. And our high to low was only like 75%. That's the smallest retracement. These moves up have been so mild in their retracements. 22. Even ETF high to ETF low. 20. We did move from 75 very slowly down to 50. 49, 50. That was 34%. I kind of think that's what you get. I kind of think this is what we're going to see next summer. I think we're going to see a rally in Q1. I think we're going to see Q2 and Q3 do something like this. And I think we see a blow off top in Q4 of next year. I really do. It's boring. It's like too expected. Maybe it's too easy. Going? Are you going, Bitcoin? You going down? I don't even think I've said hit the likes and subscribes, right? You should do it. Let's get to 139,000 fan members right now today. We've got 1,700 viewing. All right, all right. That's actually very good. Hell yeah. Welcome.
Well, if you're wondering what's happened,
Neutral. Let me see how this poll went.
the computer that we have running our news from time to time.
Really split. Holy crap. With 1,500 votes, dude. So split. Roughly a third feeling fear, a third feeling neutral, a third feeling greedy, and we even put the C results unsure so nobody felt pressured to answer. That is the most uncertain these polls have been. Period. In my memory. Wild. Hold on, we nuking Zazowix. Are we nuking, dude? Yeah, this is pretty ugly. This is a pretty ugly pattern. We didn't even get like filled on this short or anything. Dropped another. What is up with the Muse crap? Let's investigate. Here's an account that has never ever commented here. 𝐒𝐈𝐆𝐍. You also didn't subscribe or anything. Never commented here. Spamming about a coin. Let's see. It's sad. The spammers, they don't even freaking subscribe, you know? It's the same guy. Watching Bitcoin sell off here. You shouldn't trade if you're not sure. Right on, Mr. Man. If you're ever not sure, you shouldn't trade. You don't have to be in a trade. It's okay for it to go down. What milligram did I use, Paris Fisher? I cut down from 50. I was using 𝐂𝐡𝐚𝐫𝐭 𝐎𝐧. I cut down from 50 to 35 over the last like 3 months. So 3.5%, 35 milligram. Very intense. Very nicotine, bro. I am really going through it. What's up, TG Mr. X? How you doing, brother? I see you with your check mark. Please check super chat, Armin. It says maybe. I know you've super chatted before. Your name's familiar. I'm sorry. I'm terrible at super chats. Today is a rougher day here. If you're just joining, I have quit vaping, my friends. You will not see me vaping on the stream anymore or anywhere else. So do not reply. I missed you. Bonk looks epic on the weekly. Ton asked Armin. Yeah, we're not doing 1 trillion requests today, fam. I'm like struggling to just sit here and be focused. There goes the corn breaking down from our ugly pattern, but I don't know. I'm not really convinced. Let's see where these 4 hours are. Ugly ass 4 hour. 35 minutes to go. Okay. That needs to move up here. That doesn't move up. Yeah, I think we're dropping to 90-ish. Retest that weekly open. This is really like the only maybe support. 95. We do see those fib extensions because that's where this came from. 95 was just a fib extension. It wasn't resistance. It wasn't anything. Just a fib extension from this move. We do see them act as both resistance and support. We closed above it. Maybe we get a bounce from there. I think that you get a bounce from 95, move to 111, then maybe make your bigger move down. I'm not sold though. I'm not like convinced this is like a big one. I think this is the sell-off that we wanted before Thanksgiving. I told you guys, I said, I think there's 2 paths. We hit 95, we retrace. Thanksgiving is red. You go to your family, you're excited, but your family is like, I don't get why you're excited. This is the same price. Or we blast over 100 and we're at 100K during Thanksgiving and your family goes, I have to invest all my money. This is the craziest thing ever. I got to jump all in. And then like we have like real pullback, real crash. I think this is the healthier way to go. I did not think that this is what was going to happen. This has been wild. I cannot believe we didn't hit 100,000 on Coinbase, on Binance. Yeah, like we did hit it on some other shit, but not on Binance, not on Coinbase. For instance, CME. Maybe I'll just tab through the requests. I'm not like starting new, like brand new charts for everything today and shit, man. I'm fiending pretty hard. Cut out nicotines. 100,000. We got a tiny little gap up. It's not even like worth putting. We have a tiny gap above us. It's not even. It's like 99 to 99.5 maybe. We have 89.7 to 88 down here on CME. Open gap. That's about it. Unless you go much lower. Here are all the open gaps, in my opinion. Gaps are very opinion based. They're, I think gaps should only ever be viewed on the day. Like the day, week. Any other gaps I think are too small time frame. But in my Tom Crown way of the ninja, here are all the open gaps that exist on CME. There you go. You can now see all of them on one chart. Are they all going to fill? Do they all always fill? I don't think so. I do not believe so. Let me see. All right, let's look through these requesties. I'm going to start from the very beginning. I'm just going to look at them. Tone. Bonk. All right. Tone gaining some energy. Higher low, higher high on the week. They look all right. Nice little daily there. Wouldn't be surprised to see a move back to 550. That is beginning an uptrend. Upside target 768 for Ton easy. Let's go to Bonk. I'm doing them in the order we got them. Oh yeah, Bonk coming on back, baby. Let's go. Plan has not changed on the Bonk. Let's go. No guarantee it'll get there, but that is looking much more likely than when we place this, huh? You guys, if you keep tuning into these streams, you're going to watch these trades like unravel. You're going to watch me place them and you're going to say, Tom Crown, that will never fill in a million years. This thing's only going up. And then you keep watching. You're going to watch a lot of these come back. Not all of them. They're not all going to hit. Some of them will hit and stop out, right? But a lot of these that look like they never would fill are going to give us really sick entries. Bonk, I think, is going to come back there. I think it's coming back to like 375. Maybe lower. I don't know. We have some nice upside targets there. We looked at Doge, Black Friday deal. Thanks for your time. God bless. Okay, I think that was like actually all of them. PEPE. Let's look at the PEPE. At the Peepster. Peepster. Let's see. This one still didn't TP yet. We placed a bunch of these. How do I feel about them? Probably still good. 0.00002 TP target. I TP'd a little bit. Might look to re-enter quad 0.5. Might scale in quad 0.17, quad 0.5. I would prefer this. This is the only one of these. I did scale out a little up here at this extension 0.02. 0.00002. I might look to add it back right here. 0.0000115. I like this. This would be beautiful. Beautiful. I don't know if that one will hit, but that's where I'll scale back in. Can I check Ren Markelli? Sure. Sure. Please do not expect though that I'm gonna be doing all of the requests. What's going on my phone? You guys, you're here with me. You are keeping me strong here, brothers. Shout out to anyone who has ever quit vaping, especially if you ever quit 𝐂𝐡𝐚𝐫𝐭 Shout out to you. You are... Trading must be easy for you because holy moly. It's all my brain wants me to do. I'm trying to force it to do other stuff, trying to look at these charts, and it's like an ad. It's like you're online, you're getting pop-up ads. Like I start thinking about something and then it's like, hey, but what about? Have you thought about maybe instead thinking about your vape? Shut up, brain. Shut up, brain. All right. Let's see, birds. Ren. I wonder if I have a chart for this. If I do, it's really old and unupdated. It's gonna be bad. There's gonna be like bad stuff. Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe it's simple. Maybe it's easy. Great. TradingView effed this up again. Awesome. Cool. Concept was the same. I guess the entry 1/2 cent or 5 cents. This was your last support, but 3 cents on the dot. On the month, got a nice little bounce here. You are kind of right back to resistance though. These monthlies are a little staggered, but seeing as that was the entry before, now retesting it as resistance. Let's get on to the day. That's a nice climb, bro. I think you get another shot at 5 cents easy. That's about 5% move down from here. 5 cents. Nice and clean. Probably like 10-cent target, but I'm not seeing it yet. Yeah, there it is. This might be chasing it up a little bit, but honestly, no one else has asked about Ren, so maybe it's not that hard of a chase. 2x upside. What do you got on the downside here? Okay, you can take it from 5 just like this, or a little more patiently. I hope you don't get the retest of 3 cents. I hope you don't. But a patient trader might be looking for that instead. We'll see. One of those trades will slap. I bet this one slapped, but TradingView's ruined it again. Oh well. I'm gonna put this in our Discord. By the way, our Discord is free. Discord.gg/TomCrown. Jump in there. It's free. But if you use any of the links, for instance, the TradingView link, right? If you renew your TradingView subscription right now, you'll get into our VIP group in Discord. No, you cannot buy your way in. You just have to support the stream by using one of our affiliate links. It's the only way. That's all you got. That's all you can do. It's a pretty sweet setup, though. Jump in there. Ooh, nice. I don't think we got stopped. Boom. Long still good. Long technically back in profit. Let's go. 94 at 982. This 5 minutes slowly now rolling over. Good stuff. 15-minute losing some of that momentum. VWAP up. 30-minute praying for this lower high on money flow and a rollover. Ooh. Longer longs. I think the Monday low is in. Intraday low, I think, is in. I think 95 is bouncing it here. Beaut. Looking for a close 95.7 today. Maybe that's even where he looked to close it. Close above yesterday's wick low. I think that'd be a nice show of strength. Above 95 is still fine. It's not the end of the world. I don't know. I think intraday it's over. We're going to have to kind of just see how this continues out, right? I don't think you have much below here until 89.9 up to like 91. You just have inefficiency on the way up. This is really like knifey right now. 95K is not a real support. 95K is just a fib extension. It was a take profit target from breaking 73.7. You overshot it. This would be hella bullish to bounce from, but it is still very knifey. If you've been waiting for a pullback, if you're trying to scalp, I mean, it's not a bad scalping position. I think intraday you can make some money on it. Not financial advice. Oh, God. What am I going to do with my life? Oh, my God. Woo. What am I going to do with my life? I want my vape so bad. It has been over 48 hours. Robinhood buying bonk? I don't know, man. Is Robinhood buying bonk? You mean people on Robinhood? I kind of doubt Robinhood's buying bonk. Robinhood itself. Chat is mode. Stay busy. I know, dude. That's what I'm trying to do. That's what I'm trying to do right now. Robinhood listing whiff. Interesting. Sell it over. Sell it all. All the dudes who shorted all through October, all through November. Everyone who started shorting here is saying it's over. Makes sense. Let's go. Let's go. CBD pre-rolls from withdrawal. I have not, but I have not. I have like dabbled. I wasn't smoking as much weed, and then I've like kind of dabbled back in it with this. My problem is that I end up like just being uncomfortable because I'll like take too big of a hit because my body is like trying to compensate. Can't look at Orca, sir? Probably not right now, Colin. I appreciate you guys and your requests and your super chats, but ooh, no. I'm just pushing through right now. We're just pushing through. I had a big announcement earlier. Maybe we're still moving down. Big announcement earlier. I'm just battling it out live. You guys can watch me battle this out. This off. Air time frames. All right, you did break this low. Let's throw fib here. 90. This is where your first real support is. This is like the only actual support. Right here. You don't necessarily have to pull back to support. It's never guaranteed, especially not in a bull market when we're trending like this. But if you think we're going to keep selling off, if you think the intraday low is not here, this is probably where you'd start looking. This is where the weekly opened last week. 91, roughly the only kind of daily resistance on the way up. I mean, this is it. We do have a long at the bottom of that zone. $618 sits right around there, little golden Fibo. I'm just not ready to call it yet. I think that there is a trade to be made. I think longing right here, right now is definitely a knife. That's not bad though. We can go so much lower than this and still be in perfectly bullish territory, guys. We just got so used to this. And then we got like promised that we would hit 100K. And we didn't. This market, I find that very bullish. This market is still blue ballsing us. It's still punishing us. Even though I think a few days ago, we'd all agree that like nothing was going to be punishing. Oh, it's all up. It's all, everything is good. All your bags are pumping. You feel good. Oh, this is like, it didn't feel like the market was going to be able to pull something like this on us. And it did. I think that's bullish. I think it's bullish because 100K didn't hit. I think people are going to quit. I think a lot of people are going to be like, screw this. When they go to Thanksgiving, their family is not going to be all excited about 100K. They're not going to FOMO in. They're going to be like, isn't that just what it was 4 years ago? Wasn't it like around here? 60K, 70K, 80K, it's the same number. I think a retracement into Thanksgiving, not a bad move. By the way, Thanksgiving is in what, like 3 days? It's Thursday, right? Thursday. We'll probably still stream. I don't know about on Thanksgiving, but we'll probably still stream Wednesday, Friday, probably tomorrow. We'll see. Ooh. What's up, boys? What's up? What is good? BMX, no. Total 3 moving up. Let's see. SL please, SL please. It's okay. You just let people spam, dude. It's fine. The more spam we get, the more engagement we get. Put something in chat, boys. Oh god. Make sure you subscribe. All right, we broke some amount of subscribers. I can't pay attention to anything. I just got to keep moving. I just got to like mentally continue to be engaged in something. Charts are actually pretty hard for me to like focus on right now. Not gonna lie. Solana looking good here on this. I think the intraday low is in. I think today's low is in. I said that earlier and then we hit slightly lower. But like, I don't think we're moving meaningfully lower today. Here's honestly what I think happens today, meaning in the next 4 hours. I think in the next 4 hours, we close above 95. We close above whatever right here. Maybe we even close above 95.7. I think in the next day, we move up to where we started almost. 97.4, something like that. And then from there, we either sell off to these lower numbers or we retake the highs, right? This is a pretty ugly candle. I still think we're going to get at least a move back to the upside, even off of this. We even sell off lower. Yeah. This is the first little taste of pain we've gotten. It's okay. Barely a pain at all. Yeesh. You guys are tuned in to me being tortured live by my own self. None of you did it. It's just my own self. Like, what am I going to do with the rest of the day? Your brain plays such tricks on you. Like, such crazy tricks on you when you try to quit something like this. It's like, what are you going to do, man? How are you just never going to see your vape again? What do you mean? What do you mean? You're just going to go forever? Shut up, brain. Nobody asked you. NBC's looking good. I like this. Ina. Let me see here. Go to some of these alerts. Not coin. Triggered at 1 cent. It must have traded lower. I am having so much trouble with motor control. Let's go. Slow it down. Here we go. Hit a penny. Move back. Notcoin might be at an entry. Dude, this is like definitely knifey. But this might be at an entry. Just looking at a daily time frame here. That wick 0086. You see some candle closes here. I could see that snap. I can see that snap up. SEI climbing higher. SEI hit 70 cents. That's almost, this is kind of like a double top back to April. That's actually kind of good. Where's that resistance? I think SEI is moving to 83, 84 cents. Likely though, there'll be an entry at some point closer to 50. 46.3 on the month, but I think maybe 50. Eke it out there. Probably see this. I don't even know if you guys can hear the music. I can. Eat that. Oh, we got stopped out at some point on BNB. BNB is going to an all-time high. I don't know when, but it will. I'm not worried. Pixel. This looks like it has a 2x ahead of it. 23.3. 42 cents. XLM. Goodbye, XLM. Where are you going, buddy? 𝐒𝐶. I thought this was having a better breakout. 3.3 cents will be a big value for 𝐒𝐶 when it hits it. Matic. You guys bullish on Matic? You think that this is gonna pump? I don't think you might not be wrong. I was very bearish on Matic, but the whole market reversed. Like this could have been sweeping the lows. This could have just been one big low sweep. These are months, by the way, so you know, small time frame. $65. F me, dude. FTM battling with $1. I know we had some good plays on FTM. I'm trying, boys. I'm trying. There it is. I think that's still a solid play, huh? Dollar pull back to 80. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Break 127. I mean, then you're back to the range. You're back to the all-time high. I think you get 80 cents first, though. We have tracked this pretty well on the way up. Is Bitcoin going back up, guys? I don't know. Slowly. This is still ugly, I'm not gonna lie. That's still very ugly. Low time frames still look like crap. Bull will always be Matic to me. Wasn't it something before Matic, though? What was it before Matic? I think there was another name before Matic. I got Matic. Matic was one of my biggest gainers, like lifetime. I don't even remember when I bought it, but I bought it like maybe randomly before it was at all like known, and I have it up like 5,000%. Jack 𝐒𝐶 asked why I would quit. No, dude, I understand, and that's how I've always felt about it. I'm not saying you guys need to quit. The reason I quit and the reason I'm doing this to myself is because I was so hopelessly addicted to my vape, bro. And I was vaping like high nicotine, but I was so addicted to it. I was hitting it all day, every day, just constantly, like at every single time. There was never a time I wasn't hitting it. I was hitting it like in bed trying to fall asleep. My nervous system in my body, it was just getting fried. Like it was just getting fried. My resting heart rate was like at 100 or higher. It's dropped. I think it's dropped like 20 beats per minute on average since I've stopped. Like, it's not about cancer. It was just bad for me. And I think what also was happening is I was chasing dopamine through the vape. And I think it was limiting the dopamine I was getting elsewhere. Like, I think I've been having some issues with that recently. And I think that's it. And you know what? Maybe it isn't. Maybe that won't fix it, but I do already feel better. I'm like absolutely tortured right now, but I do feel like very stressed. I don't have nicotine, but I feel like my body feels a calm that I have not experienced in years. It's like I can be still in a way I haven't been able to be still. I don't know how to describe it. it was just bad for me. I really think it was just bad for me. And yeah, so I just did it. Just did it, man. I'm getting a sleep study done soon. I'm tackling my nutrition. I'm going back to the gym. I'm just doing all the things to help to get my body back. You guys know I've suffered with some health stuff over the last 2 years, and it's just time that I build on myself a little bit. I got to get healthier. I think it's just going to make everything in life better. All right. There it is. I need some regular gum. I need regular gum right now. I need to like be chewing it. Let's see how that plays out. Hitting it in bed not as not good as pounding it in bed. Ayo. Time for self-care, exactly. Dude, that's what it is. Like, I recognize that something was wrong in me. Something wasn't right. Like, chemically, something was wrong, man. I just like wasn't experiencing dopamine. I wasn't experiencing like happiness or sadness. Like, I was just feeling very empty. And so what can I do? I can just cut things out of my life and see if I feel better, right? Like, I haven't really been, I didn't smoke in Dubai because you can't smoke weed in Dubai. And I felt pretty good. I wasn't really drinking in Dubai because people don't really drink. And so I got home and I'm like, I'm feeling good. I'm not going to mess with this, right? I'm just going to keep going. But the improvements I felt from them, I still had this unsolved, like unresolved thing. And I'm going to try with the nicotine, What's the worst case? What's the worst that happens? It doesn't fix the problems. I go back to the therapist. Yeah, I don't know. I have long suspected, though, that the vape was messing with lots of things in my body. I've long suspected. Yeah, but I'm going on walks, going to the gym. Takes months to reset, sure. But might as well start, man. Gonna start now. Squeezing a foam ball, that'd be good. Big league chew. Y'all got a big league chew? Yeah, trial and error, exactly. If I start feeling like shit, I can go back to doing this stuff. Why not, right? Bros. I'll let you know how it goes for me, though, Like, if I can do it, you can sit here and watch me freaking, like, grind my body. Oh, man. I haven't been grinding my teeth as much. It's so weird. I used to, like, grind my jaw would be tight. Now, like, grind my teeth a little bit. I haven't experienced that. Though I want to grind my teeth out of, like, I don't even have a word for this right now. Just very intense. It's just my body trying to get me to get nicotine. In, like, whatever capacity it's able to do that. It's trying to get me frustrated. It's trying to, like, shoot me ads of nicotine when I think about ideas. It, like, pops nicotine in front of other ideas right now. Everything it can do, it's doing. But I'm not going to quit. I've already been... This is the 3rd day. There's been 2 sleeps. 3 more... No. Yesterday. Yeah, this is... I've woken up twice now. With no nicotine, which is the hardest part for me. Woke up 2 wake-ups. 2 bedtimes. 3 days. Because, like, I started one night. I don't know. These have been the longest days of my life. I appreciate your support, though, guys. I'm not saying you should. I'm not saying you have to. I just here's what you should do. Much like my analysis, much like my trading. Just take whatever value you can. If you realize or you're feeling that way, you're like, man, there's been something wrong with my body too. Something's not right. Maybe you've been vaping a lot. Maybe it's something you should consider. Not saying you should do what I do. But take the value you can, right? Take whatever value you can. That's the same with the charts. Same with everything. I think I need to get up. I think I need to maybe go back to the gym. Or go on a walk or something. I don't think I can keep sitting here. I want to. I want to keep sitting here. I want to keep jamming it out with you guys. I want to keep vibing. But I think I'm going to have to go do something. I think I need to get up. I think I need to move. This is The long sit here, I think, is triggering me a little on the nicotine, man. Train Sport F. That's right. What's up? Pelagenic, great decision, Tom. Health is #1 priority. Amen, brother. Amen. Makes other things great in life as well. I agree. I think that the nicotine was taking all my dopamine, man. I don't think I was getting dopamine from anywhere else. And I was just constantly on it, constantly hitting it. And it doesn't make you feel good. You're just chasing it. I can do this. I can do this. Like, I want nicotine, but like, I'm not gonna, like, it's not like I'm not gonna throw away all the shit I've already gone through for this. At this point, it's like, I'm all in. I'm all in, bro. I ain't quitting. It's like trading, not quitting. Ugh. I made my trade. I limit ordered, got my stop set. I got my plan in place, and I just gotta let it go. You've been smoking 18 years, quit cig, started vaping, dude. That's what I did. I need to quit smoking. Not gonna lie though, you don't really want to. I know, man. The hardest thing is just like acknowledging it, because your body doesn't even want you to. It doesn't even want you to like consider that it might be nicotine. Maybe it's not nicotine, but dude, I was hitting it just all the time. The longest I would go without it is usually when I was streaming, because I would try not to hit it like for an hour or something, and then I would be hitting it like every minute, like every 5 minutes, every maybe less. Doesn't matter where I was, in the car, walking. When I was at the gym, I was like waiting to get out of the gym to hit it. I think it was taking all my dopamine. I think it was robbing me of my happiness from every other facet. I think it was leading to depression. I think like a lot of that mixed with alcohol and weed and like kind of just using those, I think it was robbing me. And if you feel that way, then yeah, dude, maybe consider it. If you don't feel that way, then, you know, watch me in pain. You know, watch me struggle. I'm cool with that. Appreciate you supporting me, but like, yeah, you can watch me suffer. Maybe it'll be entertaining. I'm going to get up and do something. I love you guys. Sorry, this is a little bit different of a stream. I think, let me see, at midnight tonight, that will mark like 3 days, 72 hours. I don't know. This is the slowest time has ever moved, but should be getting out of this, right? They say the hardest part is the first like 48. Should be getting better. Yeah. I love you, fam. I love you, fam. Send me your good vibes. I'll send you my good vibes. Bitcoin, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens, brothers. Bull market's not over. Even if it's going to take a little break here, things will get better. We had a lot of up. There's always going to be the downs, man. Got to prepare for them. The downs is when you get the good entries. You don't get the entries on the way up. You get them at the spooky times where people are saying it's over, the bull run's done. Oh, no, that's where the only entries are. That's it. Make a plan, stick to it. That's it. All done. I love you, fam. I'll catch you probably tomorrow.